As summer quickly approaches, lots of us are ready to hit the beach, especially Whit Johnson. But riptides can pose an unseen danger to swimmers. It's critical to know what to do and what not to do if you get caught in one. And ABC's Morgan Norwood is at a beach on Long Island here in New York. Good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, Gio. Ripcurrents trigger more water rescues than any other type of water emergencies. And look, it's something that we've seen even right here on Long Beach. Just last week, 5 teenagers were rescued by lifeguards. But one thing that I want you to keep in mind, lifeguards may not always be available to you. In fact, nationwide, there is a national lifeguard shortage, which is why experts want you to know the keys to survival. This morning, warnings on ripcurrents coming after a deadly start to the summer beach season. A father drowning as he desperately saved his daughter after she was pulled away by a ripcurrent along the Jersey shore. And now, as the weather warms up and millions from coast to coast flocking to beaches to beat the summer heat, warnings nationwide on the danger of ripcurrents.
So really the intensity of ripcurrents varies with whatever the surf is at a given time of year. But what happens in the summertime is you just have more people who are exposed to the hazard.
The U.S. Life Saving Association says ripcurrents are the #1 beach hazard, with more than 100 drowning fatalities each year here in the U.S. The Smith family with a harrowing story of survival. Brandon Smith, an avid surfer, says he rushed in to save their 3 children and other family members when a ripcurrent carried them from the shore.
Everybody was in over their head, and the waves were, definitely 6-foot plus waves. They were beating down.
So what should you do if you find yourself stuck in a ripcurrent? ABC's Matt Gutman shows us. Experts saying one of the most common mistakes is trying to swim back to shore against the current.
The thing with the ripcurrent is it's moving about as fast as an Olympic swimmer. So unless you're Michael Phelps, you're probably not going to beat him. You start to exhaust yourself, and that's when it's harder to stay above water.
The next move, swim parallel to the shore. And if you happen to see someone in distress, call 911 or alert a lifeguard. Thankfully, these 5 teens in Long Beach, New York, caught the eye of a group of lifeguards who rescued them from a riptide. Now, before you go into the water, experts say you should check out the water conditions. A lot of the times, there are signs posted on the beach. Now, as for choosing a beach, experts say you should also choose a beach where there are lifeguards on duty. And, Gio, be sure to swim near them.
Yeah, that's right, Morgan. Thank you for that. A really important story. And, we saw Matt there doing it just a few years ago for GMA. I also did that, and I went against a ripcurrent to see if I could do it. I like to think I'm a pretty strong guy. It was impossible to get out of it, and it's that exhaustion that really gets you. So it's so important to swim parallel to shore so you actually get out of that ripcurrent, and then you can swim to shore.
Out of the ripcurrent, then parallel. The good thing, though, is that we got to see you in that wetsuit because we think you're a pretty strong guy, too.
Oh, boy. Yep. Let's get to the teams.
That was definitely a bonus.
We're done.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.